Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we finished up with the Windurst Crystal War quest line, where we re-infiltrated Castle Ostraja, fought our way through there, which resulted in the devastation of the Yagudo forces, the defeat of Fenrir, and it seemed like Leko had sacrificed himself, and Perivashai lost her vision by using the bow, and all that. But we won the day, and so things are looking up for Windurst, at least for now. But we did also find out that Leko didn't die. He actually made it out. Through some means. Kate Sith, I think. Yes. One of the Kate Siths got him out of there. And now he's off to wander the world. And we found out that Roma Migo. What am I saying? Roma Migo is pregnant. Which, you know, we knew was going to happen because Nana Migo, who we've had some run-ins with in the past, is her daughter, so we knew that was coming. So now we need to get back to the main Wings of the Goddess mission line, where we need to deal with the fact that it seems that Lillicet has been erased from the timeline, and things are not going well for the Alliance and the war, and things seem to be heading in the direction of Lilith's future at the moment, and we need to find a way to turn things around. So, that's what we're going to do. The first thing we need to do is head over to the Lion Springs Tavern in the past, and see what's going on here. My guess is it's not going to be pretty. Tuna. Where have you been all this time? Without you around, I was wandering aimlessly like a stray kitten, a lost soul. Oh. I didn't have time to choose an option. We've been taking out ever since we lost Lillicet. I've traversed the land, observing the changes that have come to pass, bearing witness. Come with me, Tuna. There's something I need you to see. A show and tell. Look yonder. Un, deux, trois? How do you pronounce trois with a th at the end? Whatever. I want to see those legs higher, touching the skies. Stop. For the love of the goddess, stop. Whatever am I supposed to do with you? Must I remind you all of something so basic as the 3 tenets of Troop Mayakov? The grace of a flight of swans. The vigor of 1,000 tigers. And last, but certainly not least, the charm of he for whom the dance troupe is named. Listen well. With the absence of Portia, the Moonshade Butterfly, the three of you must step up to fill her shoes. The audience expects naught but the best from us, and I do not intend to disappoint. As you are now, however, you will surely besmirch our illustrious reputation. Forgive us, Mr. Mayakov. We promise to give our very best. That inspirational monologue, I trust you heard. We're paying attention. The Moonshade Butterfly is supposed to be Lillicet, not Portia. The daughter, not the mother. It's as though the poor girl no longer exists, has been wiped from reality. There can be no doubt as to the cause of this, the reason why. It all started that day when Lillicet was reduced to so many glowing memory orbs and devoured by Atomos, swallowed whole. Who goes there? Getting an eye full of my girls, were you? Don't even think to deny it. Okay, I shan't suffer trespassers, especially not during rehearsal. Gindolf? No, it's a misunderstanding. Look, Tuna here is on your side, a friend. You presume to say that I, Alexei Mayakov, dancer extraordinaire, would befriend any tramp off the street? Utterly absurd. Throw this despicable gawper and her odious beastman accomplice show. This despicable gawper and her odious beastman accomplice the door. What did you call me? Think twice before you show your faces here again. Well, if we wanted to fight that out, they wouldn't have stood a chance. I hate to say this, Tuna, but even your existence is under threat, in jeopardy. The future looks grimmer than ever. Dark clouds gather. Look up to the sky, if you would. Tilt back your head. Oh yeah, the comet, which is kind of hard to tell in the bright sunlight. The comet grows ever larger. Every second it brings it nearer. It's only a matter of time before the fair future whence you came is consumed, forever lost. Then all that remains will be a reality of conflict and strife, a world enveloped in darkness. Together, you and Lillicet form the wings of the goddess. But now the champions of the dawn are incomplete, missing a piece. Poor, poor Lillicet. Is this truly the end? Checkmate? Will we all fade away into nothingness? The will of Altana along with us? The goddess's wish unfulfilled? We can't give up. We're not done yet. You have the right of it, Tuna. So long as we still exist, we must cling to hope. Keep up the fight. That the children of Altana have proven so resilient in the face of adversity delights me to no end. Impresses the whiskers off me. Now then, deep in the Northlands, the war rages on, the outcome yet undecided. I propose we head there and see how the struggle unfolds. Reassess the situation. Even though only one champion of the dawn remains to Altana, there may yet be a way to set the world to rights. Win back the future. Alright. Now we need to head to Zarkabard. I think best way to get there is probably home points. Yeah, there should be a home point in Zarkabard S. So that would be the Valdonia front. Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, now we need to head to Rally Point Red, which shouldn't be too far from here. A little bit of a ride. Okay, so I will get over there, and then I'll be back. Alright, we should be here. How goes the war effort, I wonder? Or rather, where has everyone disappeared to? Whither have they vanished? They're not doing so well. The goddess have mercy. So much death, such devastation. You know, look, there are still survivors among the Allied forces, those yet among the living. Those not fit to march shall remain here. The rest of you take your arms and fall in. We go to bolster the ambuscade. Who are they? Attend. I am Lily Lilith, Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces of Vana'diel. Supreme Commander of what? Some splinter faction of the Beastman Confederate? We know not who you are, but our forces are in the midst of battle. If you do not stand down, we shall strike you down as foemen. My dear, pitiful General, infirm and feeble, yet still seeking to cling to the reins with wasted hands. It's a wonder your rabble army hasn't already thrown you off its back. What did you say? So clouded have your eyes become, you couldn't recognize the truth even when it was thrust in front of you. You dare mock me to my face? I dare much more than you dream, General. You're an old, done man who has long outlived his usefulness. This you prove when you spurned my father's sage counsel, instead of choosing a path of certain destruction for your people. Prattle all you wish, woman. Now, none present have ears to lend to this rot. Hear me well, good soldiers. Your faith in this man is ill-placed. Follow him if you would throw away your lives to no end. I am Vana'diel's chosen leader and custodian. From a distant future have I come to set the world on its rightful path. Recall to your minds the words of Ragelis Balamont, the day you cast him out in disgrace. Your kind cannot hope to defeat the Shadow Lord. Your mortal flesh cannot possess such strength as would overcome darkness. You think to weaken our resolve with your venomous tongue? If it is your desire to survive the future of chaos that awaits, I counsel you to choose a stronger, wiser leader. I counsel you to follow me. Pledge unto me your undying loyalty, and I shall deliver you a future of everlasting glory. Your name, young man? Ooh, me? None else, my dear. I have the honor of being Sir Henrino, a knight sworn to serve the kingdom of Sandoria. Tell me true, are you prepared to sacrifice all for your cause? Even if your flesh becomes spent and your soul consumed, will you fight on? That goes without saying. Even should I be the last man left standing, never shall I yield to the enemy. Then I trust you shouldn't balk at bearing the yoke of immortality. Be still now. That's a good night. This power surging from within, it's magnificent. And it doesn't look like he could take it. And here I thought we had something. How truly disappointing. Henrino, why, you vile witch? What? I shall say it once more. Pledge unto me your undying loyalty and the gift and burden of immortality. The might to oppose the Shadow Lord shall be yours. Know, though, that only those with body and mind forged of the strongest steel can house the power of gods. Like he who once counted himself among you. No, this can't be. Sir Ragelis? Be this some sick jest? Ragelis, do my eyes deceive me? Let it be proclaimed to all corners of the world, to men and beastmen alike, Lady Lilith, Vana'diel's great leader and custodian, is come. Bearing the quenchless flames of Asgarth, I shall be the fiery beacon that illuminates the one true path. O mighty Atomos, fearsome distorter of time, we, the rightful heirs to the future, bid you grant us our inheritance. Forge for us a reality untainted by the malefic will of Althana, a world where man is master of his own destiny. I am partial to the strong, Those who deem themselves worthy of a place in my dominion are most welcome to seek me out. Tell me, Larzos, why do I still sense the presence of that wretched feline and its companion? Beg pardons, my lady, but the cat has proven quite elusive. They have been forced onto a precipice and are nigh depleted of options. It ought not prove difficult to anticipate their next move. Go forth and lie in wait, and crush them when next they're full enough to show themselves. As my lady commands. Our prospects are black beyond all reckoning, chin deep in mud. Lilith continues to gain ground in the struggle, gathers impetus. For a child of Altana to relinquish his soul to darkness is unthinkable, unimaginable. There must be some way for us to forestall Lilith's plan, foil her ambition. Think with me, Thuna. Add our sword arms to the allied forces. I'm afraid that won't avail us against the vast armies of the Shadow Lord. Make next to no difference. Give up? That a champion of the Dawn would make such a suggestion is atrocious, beneath contempt. But I had to, because it wouldn't let me choose a third option otherwise. Find and bring back Lillicet. Find and bring back Lillicet? Could such a thing be possible? Can it be done? I dare not raise my hopes. I was present, after all, when Atomos made a meal of Lillicet, bore witness to the tragedy. But if we were to take that and then used it like so... Tuna, you are a rare genius, unappreciated in your own time. Given the urgency of our plight, we have no choice but to take the issue straight to the source, the Chocobo's mouth. The Avatar who presides over time, that is, Atomos. Tuna, do you recall the first time you traveled to this world, your maiden voyage here? There was a place where essence first brushed against the threshold of reality, the gateway to the past. I trust you've already figured out whither we must go, our next destination. You make for the cavernous maw, Tuna, to receive Lillicet, rescue the girl. Alright. Off to a cavernous maw then. Alright, so... easiest way is probably just to warp ring out. And we just need to go to either the Battalion Downs, Rollenberry Field, or Saramug Champagne Cavernous Malls. Which there should be survival guides right next to each of them. So we'll just need to utilize the survival guide once it loads. There we are. I want to go to Durfland? No, Norvalen. Battalion Downs. There we go. Nothing happens. Am I missing something? I need to check that. The vines covering the cavernous wall shudder violently. Now, is this what we needed to do, or is this giving me access to something else? I've awaited you. Hope for this chance. I trust you remember that Atomos consumes all futures that are forbidden. And I'm sure one question must be pulling at your mind, bothering you to no end, is why Atomos is not feasting on your dark future as we speak. I too have pondered that very question. I will not play cat and mouse with you. That future is not a forbidden one. Oh, are we looking at rhapsodies? There's nothing that I can do. What with Atomos so intricately connected to the laws of the world, so important to the way Vana'diel plays out. Oh, that's not why you're here? Yeah, this is a Rhapsodies cutscene. Ah, crud. Not what I was looking to do. Well, I mean, we're here and we're doing it, so we might as well do it. We need Iroha to be accepted. What a perplexing conundrum. I'm quite lucky to have been protected by the goddess, but you, a great pair of white wings, has wrapped you in its embrace, though I'm hard-pressed to say why. I haven't got a whit of an idea. But those without such a boon cannot traverse the boundaries of time. Why would you think there would be a means to save her? You count your blessings that Phoenix felt the need to save her at all. Most would have been left by the wayside. Why not our look? Don't tell me you're going to come mewling some trite complaint. Is there anything we can do? Of course you're upset. It's understandable. But don't mistake my honesty for callousness. Your story has shook me to the bones, sent a chill up my spine. I'm still letting it sink in. A force so mighty it can charm even Siren, the very mistress of seduction. I'm positively at the end of my rope, my wit's end. There's still another option. Sure, I don't need to tell you who Altana is. Never once have I been able to set eyes on her, but you. A day may yet come when you will be able to see her in person. Become the most intimate of acquaintances. Because you and yours are children of the goddess. Wait, I have an idea. A flash of inspiration. Altana may be able to provide Iroha the succor she seeks. And if she can set everything right, it makes my whiskers twitch. Her love is eternal and surpasses the very laws of our world. Of course, this leaves us the one small problem of how exactly you go about communing with her. Your first order of business should be to set things right in the world, help subjugate the forces that threaten it. I'll claw at the problem from a couple of different angles in the meantime. But never give up, spread your wings and soar to the heavens. Yeah, we have to finish Wings of the Goddess first. So, that's not what we needed. I don't think this is what we need. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing happens. Alright, let's try a different mall then. I don't know. Do I need to hit the maw that I originally used? Alright, well this one's working. Okay. Well, here we are. Mind that you conduct yourself appropriately, Tuna. Acquit yourself well. O fearsome distorter of time, Atomos, we humbly beseech your succor, a bit of help. Unless the situation takes a turn for the better, the brighter future shall forever be lost, be given to the darkness. It is the divine will of Altana this evil does not befall the world. Must avert in the goddess's name. As the one-winged bird knows not the skies, incomplete the champions of the dawn can ill uphold the will of Altana. We know that all too well, are painfully aware. That's why we've come here, to recover the goddess's lost wing. You deem Lilith's existence dispensable, and so disposed of her memories, consume them to the last orb. We need those memories restored. We want Lilith's head back. Implore you, Atomos, return the poor girl to us. Show pity. The memories of the young girl, Atomos indeed consumed. So where is Lilith now? You must apprise us of her whereabouts. Reveal her location. All memories deemed dispensable are deposited here, the Walk of Echoes. Then here is where we would look. Conduct the search. Given the walk's vastness, this may prove to be a time-consuming task, taking a considerable while. Found you at long last. Spite Wardens. Bah. Do you know you must track down Lilith's memories, find them all. It's the only way to preserve the future, stay the encroaching darkness. The memories of the girl have been scattered. Upon them, the pure white feathers born. Go forth, faithful child of Altana, find that which you seek. Infinite paths converge upon a single reality. None can decide the future, no man, no god. Farewell, champion of the dawn. When the harbinger cometh, the champions of the dawn shall descend. With wings divine and radiance blessed, the eternal night is end. Tear of the goddess, Kate Sith, in this child you have found a worthy champion. Alright. So now what we need to do is we need to track down all the various memory fragments of Lilithets. So, that is actually a very long, from what I'm seeing, very long, very involved process that I'm going to need to actually do some prep work for, because I need a bunch of items I got to track down, that sort of stuff. So, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and end the episode here. A little short today, but and I'll take care of a lot of that prep work off screen. And then next episode, we'll go track a bunch of them down. And one of those quests is going to involve a Vana'diel Day wait. So we'll see how it goes and how far we get. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.